Hello and welcome back to the channel. This is United Daily 7, bringing you all the latest updates and transfer stories from Old Trafford. If you're supporting the team, smash the like button, and if you do, I'll tell you what we have on today's show.
In today's video, we're reacting to the latest content from The United Stand, where Beth Tucker discusses two interesting Manchester United transfer stories. First, we'll be looking at Manchester United's reported signing of Tynan Thompson and what Beth has to say about the young arrival, what he could bring to the club, and why this deal could be one to keep an eye on. Then, we'll react to another video from Beth Tucker, where she discusses reports that Manchester United may no longer be pursuing Crysencio Summerville from West Ham, with suggestions that the club's interest has cooled.
Tynan Thompson. We have paid a pretty penny for a very young player, £8 million, which is a decent sum for a left winger that hasn't played first team football. He hasn't, but there is a lot.
Do you think this will happen?
About him to like, and there is a lot of hype around this player. What it actually is a £4 million upfront fee and then £4 million in add-ons, and Spurs have also inserted a 15% sell-on clause. The £4 million in add-ons is based on first team achievements that he makes in the senior team for Manchester United. So it is £4 million if he's good.
What do you think about this?
And he does what we expect him to do, it's going to end up at £8 million. And that shows major belief from Manchester United into this player. Of course, £8 million isn't a lot in the grand scheme of things when you're looking at bringing in a left winger. I mean, I doubt he's going to be starting week in, week out for Manchester United. However, what has been said is that...
Do you think this will happen? Let me know in the comments.
He's expected to have the same pathway as Aiden Heaven. If he impresses, he does have the opportunity to fight for first team minutes, and he's expected to be training in the first team with Manchester United's first team. So, yes, it's...
Do you think this will happen? Let me know in the comments.
Says here from Ty Marshall at the MEN, the add-ons included in Tynan Thompson's Manchester United deal are related to the first team achievements at the club. Tynan Thompson started to grow frustrated at the lack of first team chances at Tottenham, despite being named on the bench 3
Don't forget to smash a like if you're a Man United fan.
times in the 25-26 campaign. So he has been on the bench 3 times, but he actually hasn't played any minutes for the first team. And he has completed a transfer to Manchester United subject to registration. Personal family circumstances have also been cited as a reason behind the...
Do you think this will happen? Let me know in the comments.
...departure, with a desire expressed by Thompson's family to relocate to the Manchester area. I mean, why wouldn't you want to move from London to Manchester? It is a major upgrade. I'm with them on that one. A sell-on clause in the region of 15 to 20% and matching rights condition, which may allow Tottenham to bring Thompson back to the club in the future, has also been included in the deal. So it's looking like, because there's multiple reports, some reports say a 15% sell-on clause, some reports say...
Do you think this will happen? Let me know in the comments.
20% sell-on clause. This is on additional money that Manchester United could...
Let me in the comments if you think this will happen.
...eventually make on the player, but hopefully Tottenham won't need to cash that in because we keep him at the club and he's very successful for Manchester United. But if he does go on to be
This is such big news.
absolutely fantastic, and you know, say somehow in the future like a club come and want to pay like
Do you think Manchester will make this signing?
£80 million for him, then Spurs will get a decent amount back. But that's way in the future if he does want Manchester United.
Don't forget to smash a like if you're a Man United fan.
Expect him to do. They have shown major belief on him for a player that's on the cusp of first team football. But Tottenham, he didn't have that clear pathway, and Manchester United are promising him that. If they're showing, and this is a good thing about what we have actually managed to do in terms of bringing younger players in over the past couple of years under Ineos, that is something I will give them credit for. As much as I think we need more major starting 11 senior signings, and I will stand by that, when you're going and trying to recruit young players to join your project and get them before they blow
Do you think this will happen?
up, you can show them pathways, and hopefully we can show the next youngster Tynan Thompson's pathway. But what we've been allowed to do is go to Tynan Thompson and say, look, Aiden Heaven, he couldn't get in at Arsenal. Granted, that is because Arsenal have 2 world-class centre-backs, but he couldn't get in. He's got minutes at Manchester United, and look at how many minutes he's got.
What do you think about this?
And how well he's done. Like, that could be you. Like, we're not saying you're going to come in and start on the left wing. That would be crazy. But what we are saying is you're going to have a pathway to the first team. If you play well, you will get minutes and you will have an opportunity to shine. There is a pathway there for you. So we can look at these young players and start.
Do you think this will happen? Let me know in the comments.
To get them in before they blow up. And look, some will say that the reason Aidan Heaven didn't make it at Arsenal is because they're further ahead of us and they're in a place where they do have world-class centre-backs. However, what we've done is we've taken advantage of an opportunity.
Do you think this will happen? Let me know in the comments.
We've brought Aidan Heaven in, and like I've said multiple times, I don't want to put too much weight on teenagers' shoulders, but he looks like a really incredible talent for a steal. And hopefully Tynan Thompson goes the same way. I mean, before he got announced,
Don't forget to smash a like if you're a Man United fan.
Virtually knew nothing about him, so I've gone and done a little bit of research on him. He's a young player who's come through the academy and he's a fast, direct winger who likes to take on defenders. He is that typical touchline traditional winger.
Do you think this will happen? Let me know in the comments.
The profile that Manchester United have been looking for and that a lot of Manchester United fans think that we need. He can play on either wing and he's one for the future for Manchester United. They have backed his pace. He's got very, very good pace, athleticism, and his potential is massive. Also coming in from...
We've still got loads to come. Let us know what you think in the comments, and here is what's coming up next.
Just an update on potential signing Summerville as well that I know a lot of people were excited about. Remember to get your super chats in, get your comments in, have your voices heard. In regards to Summerville, this came out earlier today. It's not looking good in terms of Manchester United being able to sign him. As for
Do you think this will happen?
Romano has put this out there. AS Roma are set to send a third official bid for Crysencio Summerville to West Ham. Second proposal in excess of €45 million, also rejected by West Ham. Roma want to try again today. So Roma are looking to get him for around £40 million.
What do you think about this?
West Ham are rejecting as of now. Roma are looking to pursue that player. The players said yes. They've sent 2 bids in. They're expected to go again on the 3rd. I would be surprised if that doesn't get done. I said the hope in signing Summerville because United will not outlay £40 million on a winger unless they get rid of Rashford.
Do you think this will happen? Let me know in the comments.
Just won't do it. The only hope we had on signing Summerville was if Marcus Rashford moved on earlier in the window. If we would have sold Marcus Rashford earlier on in the window, we would have signed Summerville, I'm pretty sure of it. That's the player United wanted. They liked the finances behind it.
Do you think this will happen? Let me know in the comments.
They liked the fact he was homegrown. They liked the data behind him. They explored the deal with West Ham. They wanted Summerville. We would have gone and spent that money on getting Summerville in if Marcus Rashford had have moved on. But we won't do it until Marcus Rashford does move on.
Don't forget to smash a like if you're a Man United fan.
If Summerville's still on the market and Marcus Rashford last minute gets a move, somewhere else, Bayern Munich comes in for him or something like that, then I'd expect United to move on Summerville, but I doubt that's going to happen before Summerville signs for another club, and I don't blame him. He probably...
Do you think this will happen? Let me know in the comments.
He doesn't want to hang all his hopes on an if, and it's looking very unlikely that Marcus Rashford is going to move on. And if a club's there willing to bid 3 times for you, then you're going to open the doors. So the only way that we were going to get Summerville, as revealed sort of towards the back end of last week, is if Roma couldn't agree a fee with West Ham, and West Ham just said no, your fee isn't high enough, and United sort of circled back in after moving Rashford on later on in the window.
Do you think this will happen? Let me know in the comments.
Because the only way Rashford moves on is if...
Let me in the comments if you think this will happen.
United get desperate and sort of lower the conditions around that deal later on in the window and a club fancies it. That's the only way, really. And when Marcus Rashford's back from the World Cup, which he's going to be...
This is such big news.
Set to jet off on his holidays if his camp work extra hard to try and get him a move elsewhere.
Do you think Manchester will make this signing?
Well, that's the only way he moves on, really. So with Summerville, I reckon with Roma coming in...
Don't forget to smash a like if you're a Man United fan.
We can put that deal on the back burner a little bit. They're going to put a 3rd bid in, according to Crysencio Romano. He's only the real left-wing target that United have been seriously linked to. throughout this summer. So again, it's looking more and more likely that Rashford is going to stay. Anthony Tracy says, another summer, another Stratford board now. Do you know what it is about Rashford? Again, watching him in that game, England versus France, I actually think he should have got more opportunity at the World Cup. But this is the issue.
Do you think this will happen?
United have with Rashford, and I've said it multiple times. He's a good player to have in your squad if he's switched on mentally and he's committed off the field and on the field. He's a good player to have. He's got pace, he can be direct, he's got a good finish on him. And, you know, his crossing's actually pretty decent as well. I think that goes under the radar. The way he can hit a ball is very, very good.
What do you think about this?
Direct, pacey winger that United are looking at for an alternative to Cunha on that left-hand side. He is someone you'd want to utilise as a squad player. But his wage is 325 grand a week. You pay 325 grand a week to one of the best players in the Premier League that's starting week in, week out. For me, if Rashford comes...
Do you think this will happen? Let me know in the comments.
...back into the team, he's a squad player. Because as good as he can be, he is that impact player at the top level, which is where United should be aiming for. At Barcelona, he was an impact player, he was a rotational player, he wasn't in their best 11, but he made a massive impact.
Do you think this will happen? Let me know in the comments.
Off the bench in certain games when he started, you know, as a rotational player, he was really impactful for them. For England, he wasn't a nailed-on starter under Thomas Tuchel. Some people say maybe he should have, considering our options, maybe he should have been. To be honest,
don't forget to smash a like if you're a Man United fan.
What he could deliver, but he wasn't that nailed-on starter, which is where you'd expect him to be for the wages on at his club. For United, do I think Rashford's better on the left than Cunha? No, I'd prefer Cunha, but is he a great player to bring on in a Champions League game?
Do you think this will happen? Let me know in the comments.
To create a different dimension, absolutely. So if Carrick could use him as that squad player, and he'll still start games as well because he's absolutely capable, and if he was switched on and he was committed and he did have the bit between his teeth that we've seen of him over the last 18 months, he was fit, he was firing, he was fresh.
Thanks for watching today's Man United transfer news. Now, we'd love to hear from you. Who do you think should sign? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We're back to even more Man United news, transfers, and all the good stories from around the football world. Till next time, thanks for watching.